Hey rockers, welcome to part 2 of Bloody's official rock and roll garage sale. Although I'm sitting here in my YouTube studio, not in a garage. So it's the YouTube studio sale. And hey man, there's Jet Dog, guys. She's a star. She's been in about 5, 6, or 7 of my music videos. And she's pretty much always by my side. I'm going to flip through some autographed items. If you're interested in any of these, remember, I also have a part 1 to this video. You can find that on this channel. I'm going to flip through stuff rather quickly. If you see something you like, drop me an email. My email is in the description area on this video. Hey man, Rob Halford autographed this, man. Book Confessions. Such a great freaking book too, man. Yeah, it's a great read. This is autographed by the guy that wrote The Long Strange Trip about the Grateful Dead, man. Dennis McNally. Yeah, man. It's a really thick book. Pretty cool if you're a Deadhead. Henry Rollins autographed this book, and this is a pretty cool score here, man. I had a couple of different Henry's books, and they sold for, quite a bit on eBay. Henry. Another book autographed by singer of CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Mr. John Fogerty signed this bad boy, and I'll show you the autograph real quick. KK Downing, Judas Priest guitar player KK Downing signed this bad boy, and yeah, this is another good read, man, with a lot of good tales about the Priest. This one comes with a certification card. Like I say, many of these items are certified authentic from JSA, James Spence Authentication, and yeah, and the ones that aren't, I can promise you, they're all guaranteed to be authentic. Check this out. Greg Brady from the Brady Bunch, Barry Williams, writes, "For Bloody, a totally groovy guy." Barry Williams. I actually had dinner with him and wine one night. Crazy. Biblical, a book from Rob Halford. It's another great one from the singer for Judas Priest, autographed, of course. If you're a Priest fan, please hit me up, or if you're a fan of any of this stuff. I am wheeling and dealing, man. Autographed by Eddie Munster himself, Butch Patrick. Yeah, man. He was on the radio show a couple times. Cherie Curie from the Runaways signed this 8x10 photo in gold Sharpie. This is signed by the Minutemen with the Missing Men with Mike Watt, who was in the Minutemen. And it's signed by the whole band, including Mike Watt on bass. God, what a great guy. This is a cool poster signed by Jefferson Starship guitarist Craig Chiquiso, and a guitar pick that he put on there for me as well that I taped on the poster. And it's signed by Craig. He played on my show a little bit and came and did an interview once. This is a poster I got at the Fillmore West, signed by Wavy Gravy, but he forgot that he already signed it up here too, so it's signed twice by Wavy Gravy. It was for a benefit show at the Fillmore West. It actually folds out. This is an autographed vinyl album from Bob Burt, drummer for Sonic Youth, a cool record called the Wolf Manhattan Project. Kind of a rare 12-inch signed by Bob. Sonic Youth, a 12-inch album signed by Bob Burt. Pretty cool record, man. Autographed vinyl from Pat McGlynn, ex-Bay City Rulers. Autographed vinyl album, Michael Bruce, the very first Alice Cooper group album, signed by Michael Bruce to me in about 1992. Yeah, we actually almost started a Alice Cooper tribute band one time. We were going to call it Alice Bloody Alice, but it never happened. It was going to be a punk tribute to Cooper. This is an album signed by Raymond Pettibon, the guy that designed Black Flag's logo and all those cool punk rock logos back in the day for SST Records and all the flyers that you would see. Well, Raymond did his own record, and it's very eccentric, and it's autographed. It's a gatefold that opens up and it's signed, and there's a drawing that he drew too that comes with it. This is my new album, Bloody F Mess Dark Days Unfazed, on vinyl. Also got that available on CD and cassette tape. Thank you to Punk Media, Ragged Records, Fanatic Records, and Bird Eater Entertainment. This is autographed by Reba McEntire and the Killer, Jerry Lee Lewis. It's a compilation country vinyl. It's pretty cool, dudes. 1984, autographed by David Peel. This was produced by Gigi Allen. This is a pretty rare record. David Peel played piano for John Lennon. Was a very well known in New York City for being a street musician and a really cool dude. Gigi was a big fan of David Peel. He produced this record and David autographed it. And it says right on it, produced by Gigi Allen. Judas Priest, Rob Halford signed this copy of Invincible Shield. ZZ Top, signed by Billy Gibbons on the front cover. Got this one in person too. He was cool and he liked my dog. This is a Really, really rare one. Lords of the New Church record, man. Autographed by the one and only Stiv Bators. Yep, that's another high dollar item. Psychedelic Furs, autographed by the brothers on the front cover. God, I love those guys. This is really rare. This is an old English compilation album that never came out here in the States, only in the UK. And it's signed by Ian Hill from Judas Priest on the front. Because Judas Priest has a cut on here, man. Yeah. Can you spot him? Well, probably not in my crappy lighting, huh? Sorry about the lighting, you guys. Signed by Chris Novoselic in person from Nirvana. Yeah, Bleach. Signed by Chris right there on the front cover. Another Nirvana record, Nevermind, signed by Chris Novoselic. Yeah. Signed on the front cover from Tom Johnson of the Doobie Brothers. Another 12-inch vinyl record. What else do I have to show you guys? I have some cassette tape. I'm sorry. Why am I fixated on cassette tapes tonight? I have been all night. Weirdo. Anyway, this is some of my stuff that's available. I found one of each of these when I was looking through stuff today to sell. Bloody Mess and the Hollow Bodies. It's called Ready, Willing, Unstable, live in Peoria, Illinois, 2011, I believe. And that's a picture of my ex-bass player pointing at a cockroach that was crawling on the bar at the club. But it's a pretty good live album, man. Pretty rare. Only a couple hundred of these bad boys were actually made. So, yeah, if you want a really good live punk record, if I do say so myself, Bloody Mess and the Hollow Bodies live. Also, Bloody Mess and the Transfusions from 2006, I believe, 2007. This is a pretty cool record, man, with the great Dave Moe on the guitar right there. Dave Moe, rest in peace, Lincoln. This is an album I put out with Dave Moe, Billy the Kid, Lincoln Log, rest in peace, Lincoln. Also, my second album on CD, Hungover and Stoned, Bloody Mess and the Scabs. This is probably my favorite Scabs material. I love this record. It only came out on CD, by the way. I do believe that's everything I had to show you guys. I didn't want to make these videos too long, but the first one was over, I think, 13 minutes. This one I'm trying to keep under 8 minutes. Can I do it? I'm at 7:15. Do me a favor, if you want to buy any of this stuff or make offers, I take Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, and PayPal. This is the second time I've had one of these garage sales. I did one last year, and I won't make it a habit. But if you're in the market, please hit me up. I'm trying to make some dough, my friends. Got to pay some bills, man. A rocker's got to eat, too. Look how freaking skinny I am, man. People are commenting. I don't like it. Kind of half kidding there, but not really. Thanks for watching my video, man. I've got more stuff planned. I've got a whole bunch of cool stories that I just thought of, including seeing Iggy Pop and the Stooges on the reunion tour and meeting him. And that was an intense, crazy night that Sister Tracy's going to join me for my first ever co-video because she was with me. And, well, she's got some pretty crazy stuff to tell you about what happened, especially one incident that happened between her and Iggy Pop that's pretty risque. Anyway, my friends, thanks for being here. Please subscribe. Give it a like if you would. Leave a comment if you want. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out, checking out my videos, and all the support that I get from the real friends I've made through the Tribe connection on Bloody F Mess Official. Appreciate you guys so much, man. Gratitude is my attitude. Still alive in 2025. See ya, rockers.